Put your pin on the charger for now.
Hey, everybody. What's good? It's Friday. Okay, guys. I hope your day was good today. Go ahead and invite some of your friends and fam onto today or tonight's live, depending on when you're watching it. But I can tell you what, that, oh wow. His computer crashed when you typed him. That's what. Okay, that's fine. Tell him I'll just interview him. That's cool. Hey, everybody. So I'm excited tonight. We got a special guest, good friend of mine. This brother is a crypto expert, okay? And going to give us the tea on cryptocurrency and why we need to be accumulating it and why we need to be trading it, learning how to trade it. You know, it's really all about education, right? Everything is education. And I tell you, every day I get a greater revelation on why our forefathers fought so hard for us to get education, because education makes all the difference. And let me say this, by the way, not any education, right? Traditional school, they really never taught us how to be wealthy, right? Traditional school was very traditional, very methodical, really didn't teach you how to think. But the platform that we're going to be talking about tonight actually gives you an opportunity to use your brain, the brain that God gave you, to learn how to dominate money, because either money is going to dominate you or you're going to dominate money. And I'm sure you're like me. Everybody wants to be, on the right side. You know what I mean? On the right side of that thing. And especially right now, we can see that there are tons of changes that are being made all over the world, right? This global crisis caused a global economic issues. And so now you need to get global education. That global education really, really becomes important, because it is going to determine and put you in either the best place or the wrong place. Remember that book, Who Moved My Cheese? One of my faves. And basically, the mice were used to, eating cheese in the same place every single day. And then all of a sudden, somebody came and bought that property and they didn't have any more cheese there. And they were like, wait a minute, what's going on? Where's the cheese? And those mice kept going around in circles, looking and hoping every day. They wake up looking for cheese and saying, I'm so tired. Why isn't there cheese here? Oh, there used to be cheese here. Oh, it's so bad out here. Oh, it's so hard out here. Oh, all the cheese has left the world. Well, it was just their world, but all the cheese really did not leave the world. It was just their world. And so anyway, there were a couple mice in there that got bold and strong and were like, hey, let's leave this place and go and see if we can find where some cheese is. Hey, can you turn that fan off? That thermostat out there. Where is the cheese? And a couple of those mice said, forget that. We about to go look for some cheese somewhere else. And those other mice said, oh, no. You're not going to get me to leave here. This is all I know. And they were like, well, if you stay here, you're going to keep being hungry. You're going to keep being mad. You're going to keep starving. And the other strong mice are like, I just believe that there's probably got to be some cheese somewhere. We just don't know where it is. And guys and girls, that's what's happening right now, where we are in the world. COVID exposed where we were and where we needed to be. And guys, share this feed, because this is going to be really good tonight. It really was a point of exposure. And everything is changing right now. As a matter of fact, I was just looking at an article, and the article was basically talking about cryptocurrency, billionaires and cryptocurrency millionaires. Now, let me say this first of all. Cryptocurrency is a digital cash or digital currency. And if you own it, then it's a digital asset, okay? You can actually trade it or you can earn it. Now, here's the thing about cryptocurrency. It did not show up, okay, until 2019. Cryptocurrency is basically based on backed by technology. Guys, share this feed because I promise you, you have some family and friends that really need to get in on this, okay? Information. But it showed up in 2009, and when it showed up in 2009, it was only worth 1 penny. 1 penny. 2000, fast forward to today, right now we're sitting at about $9,300. The high last year was $20,000. And some people are like, oh, you know, I'm afraid of the risk or whatever. And so I'm bringing on somebody tonight that is going to break it down for us because I really believe that all of you guys need to be a part of this. Okay. Hey, Ivan.
What's going on? Do you see me and do you hear me?
I do. Looking good, sounding good.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. How are you guys doing? How's everyone doing?
We're doing really, really well. And I want to thank you for getting on here. The thing that I love about successful people is they want everybody to be successful. Ivan literally is at his mommy's birthday party. Tell her we said happy birthday. And I know she's so proud of you.
I will do. Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So I want to jump right in here. I was just kind of talking about, you know, cryptocurrency, how important it is to develop an early adopter mindset, how important it is to learn about, educate yourself, right, on what cryptocurrency is, because the more educated you are, then you'll understand why you need to have a sense of urgency about learning how to trade it and also accumulating it. And we're part of a major wealth academy where we are connected to some of the most brilliant minds in global economics today. And we mastermind and we ask questions and we are inquisitive, never stop being inquisitive. And so I asked Ivan to come on here tonight because I really am concerned about people that don't understand this because it's going to, I believe, control a big part of our economic system. So Ivan, I guess tell us a little bit about who you are, brother, and then start telling them like, what is cryptocurrency and why is it so important for them to get educated? Because you guys have an opportunity to connect to an amazing platform tonight that's going to educate you on what we're talking about. So share with us, Ivan, tell us a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. So first of all, thank you for having me here. Happy Mother's Week to everyone, to every mother that is out there. I love my mom. I'm at my mom's house. I just bought her a brand new washer and dryer, Whirlpool, with Bitcoin. So that was pretty awesome.
Yes.
You know, and all I could tell everyone in here is just let's use our common sense, right? My mom, I come from a single parent home. I'll show you a house in a second. She's in Orlando, Florida. But one thing my mom always taught me when I was younger was common sense. Son, use your common sense. And she said that to me at a very young age because she's like, look, I understand you don't like school. You know, you're a great student, but you just cannot follow instructions. You can't follow, you know, all this, you know. And then after 16, she was like, look, I could tell that you don't like waking up early or going to work either to these little part-time jobs. So she's like, look, I'm gonna give you advice. You need to follow your common sense. So I followed my common sense, and it's made me a lot of money. And here's the honest truth: I've been an entrepreneur for over 15 years, and I've tried everything. I tried retail, restaurants, insurance, taxes, and I did well. I did very well in each one of those businesses, but they did not. I was not in a vehicle for generational wealth. I was not in a vehicle to really become an investor and have my money work for me. I was always as good as my last sale. I was always as good as much as I clocked in or clocked out. And the whole goal, and here's something I want you guys to read, is a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. This individual today, if you look at his Twitter, all this man is talking about, and this man knows about money. He says, look, there's 3 things you need to be buying right now: gold, silver, and Bitcoin. Gold, silver, and Bitcoin. He says gold and silver is God's money and Bitcoin is the people's money. So let's use common sense for a second. And I'm going to ask everyone here, okay? Can you today give the $100 to your grandma, okay? Or even your mom and say, Mom, can you go to the supermarket and buy the same amount that you could have bought 30, 40 years ago? What do you think their answer is going to be? They're going to say, absolutely not. Today we're going to buy a lot less than we could have we were able to buy 20, 30 years from now. So guys, what is that called? That's called inflation.
Mm.
All right. So that's one. We have an issue there. Inflation. Two, let's think of the evolution of money. Okay. We started off with rocks and stones. Then we went into minerals, salts, and then we went into gold, and then gold coins, and then we went into paper money. And then the paper money was backed by the gold, and then the paper money got off the gold. And then we went into credit cards. And now we're talking about a $2 trillion stimulus package. What are we printing this money from? The system is broken, ladies and gentlemen. It happened, okay, in the Great Depression. It happened in the 80s. It happened 2001. It happened 2008. And it's happening right underneath our noses right now. So common sense. Now, what is the form? Jewel, where are you located right now?
I'm in Nashville.
Nashville, Tennessee. I am in Orlando, Florida. Where are you guys located? We are communicating through what is called digital platforms, okay?
Good.
We are learning. Let me ask you a question, Jewel. Where do you mostly, besides what we are a part of, if you ever want to learn something, how to do it yourself, how to paint a cabinet, how to do this, how to do it, where are you going to go? YouTube, Google. These are all digital companies. We communicate, we learn, we sometimes we meet our significant other through digital platforms. I mean, we're living in a digital world. Listen, let me ask you a question now, Joel. Are you going into Walmart right now to buy your stuff, or are you using Amazon? Are you using Instacart?
Absolutely. And Amazon.
And Amazon. Now, before Rona, okay, let's say you went out. You had a few drinks. What are you going to do to get back home?
Uber.
Is Uber a digital company? Absolutely. Now, Jewel, let's say you went to London, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So let's say you and your team wanted to have a beautiful retreat in London, loft style. You're like, okay, the Marriott doesn't have that. The Hilton doesn't have that. What are you going to look for?
Airbnb.
Digital companies. So it just makes sense to have digital money that is backed by coding and math. That is what Bitcoin is, ladies and gentlemen. It is the evolution of money. It is not, it is what our world, because we are moving in the digital space. I know everyone here has heard 5G. Yes or yes? Jewel, you've heard of 5G, right?
Yes.
Okay, we're all like, keep that away. But it's the truth. We are moving in where we're no longer going to need a phone to say, hey, order me an Uber. We're going to be living in the Jetson age. Like, guys, think about it. What we used to see in the movies 30 years ago, 20 years ago, 10 years, we're living in now. And what they're talking about now, we're going to be living in 10, 20, 30, and we're going to live it, Jewel.
Yes.
We're going to live it. We're going to live it. We're going to live where you could just say, hey, Google Home, order me the shopping list. Done. It's convenience. Check this out. Check what they're doing now, Jewel. I just heard this. I don't know if you heard this one. They're giving. So you know how we have now on our locks the digital pad? Yeah. Okay. So now they want to give. So the convenience thing now is give the Amazon driver, not even the driver, Amazon, your code, so your packages don't stay in the front no more. Ooh. Oh, you like that? All right. Wow. So it's convenience. Now we're living in a world of convenience. We're living in the world of digital age. We're moving more. Yo, we're gonna soon. I know you've seen it. That the drones are gonna be pulling up, dropping your package. Yeah, drop ship. Literal drop ship. Literally drop shipping. So once again, going back to what we just said, what was the first thing my mom told me when she was like, look, you need to use your common sense. Yep. So I want all of you guys with me to use the common sense when we're thinking about Bitcoin, because here's the truth about it. You don't need to understand everything about blockchain. You don't need to understand about halving. You don't need to understand Satoshis. You don't need to understand Satoshi Nakamoto. You don't need to, no. let's keep it simple here. I just told you why Bitcoin is needed is because we're living in a digital era. We're moving more and more and more and more towards that. That's the goal. That's what this universe is moving to, whether we like it or not. Whether my grandma like it or not, she's on an iPhone now. She didn't know she was going to be on an iPhone, but grandma's on an iPhone now, okay? She had no idea, but it's now she's doing it, okay? All right, so now this digital money came out 10 years ago. I have a slideshow, but unfortunately, I told you I had a little situation. I'm at my mom's house. The slideshow's not pulling up, but look, you're going to get it straight from me. 10 years ago, Bitcoin was 5 cents. Okay? 7 years ago, it was $1,000. 3 years ago, it was 20,000. Today, it's kissing 10,000. So it's already proven itself that this is the beauty about it. Not only is it a currency, just like the USD, but it's also an asset. It is a hybrid. It is a hybrid. Okay, that's what we need to understand, because what we have right now in our current economy is paper money that is also 80% in digital in the computers. But here's the downside to it. Every day, the power keeps going down. The purchasing power keeps going down. It's printed out of thin air, so it's literally growing on trees. And it's controlled by men and women, which I love my brothers and sisters. I love everybody. But there's corruption. There's things out of our influence, out of our control. We can't control what's going on in the White House right now. We can't control what's going on in the parliament right now. We can't control that. But from what we could control is our money. We work hard for our money every single day. We work hard for our money. So this money that the counter value that we are doing, we're our time for money, our skill for money, our energy for money or currency, that currency should go up in value versus it go down in value. So the same $100,000 that you guys saved today, it's not going to be the same 100,000 10 years from now. And that's what keeps us in debt. We keep passing on this inflation currency, this inflation so-called wealth that we create. We pass it on to our kids. But guess what happens? It's not worth what you think it's worth. This is why books like Robert Kiyosaki say, buy assets. And let me tell you, a USD is an asset. The USD, ladies and gentlemen, is not an asset. A car is not an asset. It is a liability. Let me tell you what the USD right now, it is a liability. What we need to, this is what Robert Kiyosaki said. When you get your stimulus package, immediately go buy Bitcoin, gold, and silver.
Wow.
Okay. So now I'm going to answer this to you guys. Why is Bitcoin going up in value? So we understand that Bitcoin is needed in today's economy because we're all on a digital platform. Okay. And now we're getting smarter and we're saying, look, why are we doing all this movement, all this energy and getting money that at the end of the day tomorrow is going to be worth less than what it is today? That doesn't make sense to us. So they created Bitcoin. This is why Bitcoin was created. It was the people's money. It is the internet money. It is the www.money.com. That is what we have here. Okay. World Wide Web money. Okay. So we already cleared why it's needed, but let's talk about why it goes up. I want you guys to understand why it goes up. And then the next time someone asks you, you could answer it very quickly. Number one, there's only going to be 21 million Bitcoins ever made. 21 million. That's it. You cannot print any more. Nobody could go into that code. It's programmed, locked, sealed. 21 million. Okay. Nobody could come say, you know what? Bitcoin needs a stimulus package. Bitcoin.org is in some trouble. We need to print out some more Bitcoins. No, it's not happening. 21 million Bitcoins, guys. Okay. So I want you to write that down. 21 million Bitcoins will ever be made. And there's 18 million circulation right now as we speak. The second thing that is super important for you to understand is that every 4 years, there's something that's called a halving, Halving. And what that means, the halving means that every 4 years, the Bitcoin reward is cut in half for the miners. I don't want to confuse you too much, but I want you to understand that what makes the world go around in what makes the Bitcoin world go around is people like you and I that connect our computers to the Bitcoin network. Okay. Now there's individuals that take this as a profession, that take this as a career, that take this as a business and say, look, we're going to put up a whole bunch of computers to verify blockchain, to verify the Bitcoin network. And now there's a whole they're called nodes. I don't want to get too technical. And believe me, guys, I learned this 4 or 5 years. No, I'm sorry. I learned this like 2 years after getting involved with Bitcoin. But this is the beauty about it, where we learn about it every single day. See, I made tons of money before even knowing this stuff. Okay, so common sense. Okay, so look. So look, just understand that every 4 years it costs more to make Bitcoin. We'll get into that conversation later, Jewel. Let's not get too technical, but the second reason why Bitcoin is going to continue going up is because every 4 years it costs more to make Bitcoin. Simple as that. And it's called halving. You can Google that and understand a little bit more about halving, and then we can get on another call with Jewel and you guys, and we'll break that down a little bit more. Now, the third reason is that it's getting more and more popular. Massive adoption is happening underneath our noses as we speak. Cash App is accepting Bitcoin. Robinhood is accepting Bitcoin. Cheapair.com is accepting Bitcoin. What is this other one that overstock.com? Yes, that's where I buy a lot of stuff on overstock.com. Okay, so I bought my house in Bitcoin, totally with Bitcoin. There's dealerships nationally and internationally that accept Bitcoins for vehicles, dealerships, auto dealerships. Lamborghini accepts. I bought my Ford truck in Bitcoin. So there's more and more establishments that are accepting Bitcoin. There's more and more investors that are diversifying and buying Bitcoin. There's more and more hedge funds and big institutions that are diversifying and putting a percentage of their portfolio in Bitcoin. Ladies and gentlemen, it is becoming more and more popular every single day because guess what? It's already a proven technology. Okay, we already went from 5 cents all the way to 20, down to 10, and we're going back up to we're passing 20K in the next 2 to 3 years, guys. We think that Bitcoin is going to be about 250,000. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not a financial advisor, okay, but I'm telling you common sense. This is my opinion. It is going to be 250,000, and this is coming from my mentor and my mentor's friends that have been in the industry for over 10 years. They see Bitcoin going over 200K. Okay. So number one, let me see, Joe, if you were paying attention. Number one. Well, what was the number one?
You said so much. Massive adoption.
Okay, massive adoption. The second one.
That overstock.com companies are starting to adopt using Bitcoin more than ever.
Massive adoption. It costs more every 4 years.
Oh yeah, it's a cut in half with the halving every 4 years,
and then limited supply.
Right.
Boom. So let me ask you a question, Joe, because I know you know about jewelry. Let's say a Rolex. You have a Rolex. There's a limited supply. It costs more and more to make that watch, and it's growing in popularity. What happens to that watch?
It's an asset. It's going up.
100%. So done deal. So now we understand number one that why we need Bitcoin, because we're moving in a digital space. And now we understand why it continues to go up in value. It is scarcity like gold. It's growing in popularity like the internet. Okay. And then it costs more to make. So that's like it's like a Rolls I wouldn't say that. It's like gold. It costs more to make gold. That's why gold keeps going up. All right. So now we got that. Okay, so hopefully that answers the question as to why we need Bitcoin and why it's going up.
Big time.
There we go.
You just shut that whole thing down. I like the part where you talked about there's massive adoption of Bitcoin that's going on right now. And it was so cool because I put up some articles on from Forbes talking about how there are more Bitcoin billionaires like arising, and a Bitcoin just showed up, 2009, right?
2000, yeah, pretty much 2000.
So it's like, so if people are becoming wealthy in a much shorter amount of time than ever before,
100%.
in this platform, what we're going to teach you guys, he's one of our main crypto educators. And this is why if you're watching this right now, like, don't go into overanalyzation. I love what you said. You use common sense, like your mama said, right? And you said, okay, let me start accumulating. Let me start learning. Let me start asking questions. You guys are going to have access to his mentors. We all have the same mentors. We're all together on this platform together. We get to mastermind together. These guys are doing research all the time. And it's so vitally important. I believe that 2020, this is going to mark this year, based on your education or lack thereof, will determine how this decade plays out for you. I really believe that with everything that's in me. So I even tell them really quickly, then we'll let you get back to your mommy's party.
Thank you.
Tell them really quickly, when they decide to join this I Am Academy with us, guys, get back with the person that invited you on here so you can sign up. Seriously, you need to say, you know what, I'm paying my tuition so that I can learn about money. Cardiologists have to go to med school so they can learn about the heart. They have to do continual education because how they treated the heart 10 years ago, and because of technology, artificial intelligence, stem cell, 3D, all of that, they don't treat it the same way. It's the same thing with money. So you can't say, oh, I learned about money last year at that conference. It's really about CE. So tell them when they make a decision to join this platform, they're going to get an app called Swipe Coin that's going to send out notifications. You guys do education all through the week. You and Picasso and Nick.
Curtis.
And who else?
Curtis Cobain.
Curtis, yes, Curtis, yeah, absolutely. So just talk a little bit about what they can expect. And you pretty much already broke down why it's so important. I mean, the rest is common sense.
So talking about common sense, right? When I need to learn how to make rice, when I wanted to learn how to make rice, who would I ask? My grandma, right? All right. So when I want to lose weight, I'm gonna ask my fit friends for advice. Okay. I realized that at a young age, my comments, I said, okay, I want to learn how to, I want to learn how to trade. I want to learn how to do online business. I want to become an investor. I need to find the right mentorship. My grandma's been my mentor since a kid. My mom has been my mentor as a kid, and she's taught me what she knows, but they could only teach me so much. Truth be told, my mom told me about Forex when I was like 21. And then later on in life, I finally was like, okay, let me listen to mom. Look, so I'm going to tell you my story. In 2017, I got introduced to a platform, the same platform that Jewel is involved in. No, I'm sorry. It was 2015. Yeah, 2015. And that's when I learned how to become an investor, how to have my money work for me. And it was an easy platform. It was like, jump on live sessions like this, and the mentor is going to jump on the charts. It's going to tell you what's going on in the market, tell you what strategy to use, when to get in, when to get out, basically giving you his brain in real time. Then they have an app. Like, if that live session wasn't enough, they're going to throw it right in an app. They're going to alert you because maybe you didn't have the opportunity to jump on the live session, but you could check your phone real quick. And this app is going to tell you when to get in, when to get out. If it goes the opposite way, where you need to stop your loss, like that's called a stop loss, and you guys understand that later, right? Then it gives you notes, it gives you graphs, and then it has a chat. The app has a chat that guides you throughout the whole process. All right, you got in, but what now? Now you see the market doing all kind of craziness. But the mentor knows more than you, so he guides you through the process. He gives you that peace of mind and says, look, guys, all right, so this is what the markets are doing. This and it's shortly gonna take off. It's consolidating, shortly gonna take off. Hold on. We're going in the right direction. So he's giving you that peace of mind. He's giving you his tenured years of mentor of understanding of the markets and of experience. He's just passing it on to you because most likely he's taking the trade as well. Because these are what we love to do. We love to trade. So while we trade, we're just passing you our brain like, yo, this is what we're doing. And all you have to do is follow. Okay. I tell people these are the 3 steps to being extremely successful, especially with trading cryptocurrency. 1, copy and paste. 2, pay attention to the chats. 3, attend every Go Live session. If you guys could do those 3 things, you guys will be very successful with what Jewel Tanker and myself do. All right. Now, all right. So I don't know if I should talk to you guys about pips, but let me just wow you guys real quick. In first quarter,
yeah, definitely do the pips because you know we can't do income.
Yeah. So quarter one, January, February, and March, we caught 18,500 pips trading Bitcoin, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know what pips is, that's okay. Jules gonna tell you. Jules is going to tell you. It is a very, very good thing. It is amazing. Okay, and look at Jules. Jules smiling. Jules is smiling, and I bet you everybody that's on here that took those trades is smiling as well. And look, in 2017, I got introduced to crypto. I got introduced into trading crypto leverage. So I stopped trading Forex and I went straight into cryptocurrency. I said, look, this is the future. I want to learn how this money works. Sense. I said, okay, paper money, bye-bye. Digital money, hello. So I said, okay, I'm going to learn this one. I want to learn. And this is what changed my life forever, ladies and gentlemen. My mentor, the individual that taught me, his name is Crypto Picasso. He's the master trader for IM. He's a master trader for Swipe Coin. You guys are going to see. Here's the beauty about IM, ladies and gentlemen. IM is an amazing academy, and it's an online academy. And within this academy, you have different careers. You can be a Forex trader, and then you have your educators for that. You have your gold traders, you have your US 30 traders, you have your binary options trader, and then you have your crypto trader academy. And I'm involved with the crypto trading academy. Now listen, you can get to the end game with whichever one of those. I have people make tons of money, binary options, tons of money trading oil, tons of money trading gold, tons of money Forex. The thing is that you guys need to get involved, okay, and figure out what is your niche. What is it that tickles you? What is it that's going to take you there? Because mine was Bitcoin. For you, it could be binary options, like it was for my guy Ness Vesquez, Jewel Tanker. You know Ness Vesquez, right?
Oh yeah.
Ness, I know Ness since we were 11 in my neighborhood in Queens. His life has completely changed because of binary options. I have another individual, John Dollery. With Teddy, he trades oil, he trades gold, he trades Forex. Another individual, extremely successful. So I have another friend, Nick Gomez. He loves trading Ripple. He's extremely successful trading Ripple. Look, the goal is for you guys to get started, take the basic courses, get the mindset, and then try it out. And then you have amazing individuals like Jewel Tanker and her leaders that are going to guide you through this process. And they're going to say, look, this is how this is used. This is how this is used. This is how this is used. Now you figure out what's going to take you to your goals.
Yeah.
I joined IM in 2015, and throughout the process, I found what took me to what I'm living today. But unless I would have started, unless I would have made that initial step, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. So I encourage every single one of you guys to take that initial step. Jewel Tanker thinks of you, and every one of her leaders think highly of you, because at 10 p.m. on a Friday, they're here sharing something with you. Me, on my mom's birthday, the food is getting cold. I'm here sharing you with something because we care. Because this information was shared to us and it changed our lives forever. It's changed your lives forever. So, look, I welcome you to I Am Academy. I welcome you to Jewel Tankers team. I know we will be seeing each other a lot more. And Jewel, if there's any other questions, please feel free.
No, that you shut it down, Ivan. I just want to say thank you again. I definitely want to get you back on next week. People are blowing my phone up right now, blowing this chat up. Like, we got to get you back. So I'm going to text you. Or we're coming back tomorrow night. Tomorrow at 7 your time, right?
7, right? Okay.
Yeah, tomorrow 7 o'clock Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. So you guys get people on this, because this information, you did an amazing job at giving the backdrop to help people understand the next empire that you need to be building is a digital empire. So thank you. Give your mom plenty of virtual kisses from us. Yes, I appreciate you coming on tonight, brother. And I will see you back here tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern, okay?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much. Humbled to be on this call.
Oh, thank you.
Bye. Ciao.
Okay, you guys, that brother right there. And these have become my crypto mentors. And what I love is that you're not going to just learn about crypto. The strategies that I've learned across the board. Yes, he did shut it down, Chanel. Somebody's so funny. They're like, he's good looking. But, the strategies that I've learned across the board it's strong. It's strong. So if you're on here, don't do the whole overanalyzation thing. Develop an early adopter mindset. When I hear something, common sense, trust your gut, learn as you go. That's why you're signing up, to learn, to get education. So all your questions that I hope you have, I want you to be inquisitive. I want you to ask a lot of questions, but go ahead and get started. So again, get with the person that invited you on here. If it was me, of course, holla at your girl. But I love you guys. Get back on here tomorrow. Also tomorrow at 12 noon, 1 p.m. Eastern, my sisters in crypto who have gotten all kinds of coins will be on here with me tomorrow. Dr. China, Bethley, and Wanda Webb. And we're going to be talking about women and developing wealth and why you need to use your own brain. So I just believe it's our time. It's our time. So I love you guys. Thanks so much for getting on here tonight. And hopefully we'll see you here tomorrow, 12 noon Central and 6 p.m. Central. God bless. Have a good night. Bye. I was so lit. So lit.